There's nobody we really dislike, and we get to listen to our music as loud as we want and not really have to answer to anybody.
And say the word fuck. Probably more than any other type of analogy. When we are tasting something, we'll often make an analogy to a 31 band equalizer and be like, yeah man, that 800 hertz from that rhubarb root is really popping, you know? And obviously citrus flavors are high end, and licorice is sort of that sweet spot in the mid range. Definitely spent the first year just in learning the basic craft of distillation. First stuff I made was terrible, and then I started making good stuff. And band I was playing in had a couple of successful little tours, so I thought I'd maybe want to focus on that. And so my buddy, my bandmate, he let me bring my moonshine rig into his apartment. We'd be selling jars of moonshine at the merch table at our band shows, and I think that's when it maybe dawned on me that I should consider focusing my priorities more on liquor than music.
Did that hurt your feelings a little bit?
It still does. There are 19 herbs in the Fernet.
19 herbs in the Fernet.
19 herbs.
In the what?
Fernet.
Oh, Fernet.
Eventually, I landed a bartending job at Lula Cafe here in town. And so my job was to really make interesting things with liquor, and I loved it. Fresh ingredients, good ingredients, treating ingredients well. I learned all that stuff there. The chef and owner was like, your job is to experiment with this stuff, and when you come up with good stuff, we have to sell it at the bar. I'm working with all these great ingredients from the kitchen. I'm making moonshine at home. I'm thinking more seriously about the idea of starting a distillery. As a bartender, gin becomes my favorite product to use. Started bottling the gin, and the first bottle sold went to the bar I worked at. It was very cool for the bar that gave me a home for 5 years to be the first customer. It felt great. I don't want to feel the pressures of building what most people consider a success. So there's no money people that we have to appease. So no one's breathing down our necks, forcing us to produce X amount or to sell X amount or to grow X amount. We can really do it naturally. To me, it's not so much about units sold, it's more about friends made. That's the feel-good stuff about life that makes life worth living.